Good morning, second grade and third grade, or good afternoon, depending on what time of the day you're viewing this. Welcome back. I know it's been a bit strange, but we're going to be having some virtual art lessons, and we're going to pick up where we left off right before we left for spring break, and we're going to be talking about landscape drawing. Now, I'm going to be using probably a Sharpie to do this, as you can see. It's much easier to film and for you to see in the end. Please use whatever you have at home. You can use colored pencils, regular pencils, markers. It doesn't really matter. So, what we are focusing on for this lesson are three really important parts of any landscape drawing or painting. And those three things are the foreground, middle ground, and the background. These are three areas in a landscape drawing that you need to create something that is successful. So, in the foreground, things are going to be really large. As you can see, in my foreground, I have this dead tree, and it's really big, especially when you compare it to the middle ground. And I also have a small stream. It's the largest in the foreground because that is the closest thing to us. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller until we get to the middle ground. Now, the middle ground is a space where things are going to get considerably smaller. You see that now the trees are tiny in comparison to the big tree. You might have some small mountains. The river is smaller, but ultimately things just start to get farther away, so they look smaller. And then finally, we have the background. Now, things in the background are either really, really small or they're large things that look small. For example, we have these big mountains. If we were to stand right next to that mountain and look straight up, it would look like it would go on forever. But when it's in our background, it still looks large, but it's far away. So, these three areas make up a really great landscape drawing or painting. Next, we will be talking about how to use color to make your landscape painting even better.